My boyfriend gave me the ICK during a flight, so I broke up with him as soon as we landed. I have flown multiple times, but I've never experienced something like this midair. At one point the storm got really bad and our plane started shaking with serious turbulence. It was so bad at one point a lady who wasn't buckled in was tossed upwards from her seat and hit her head on the ceiling very hard. This woman started wailing and crying, and some other people started screaming and crying as well. The energy in the plane was very chaotic and scary. Yet like I said, I've flown before, so I figured it would all be okay and I wasn't freaking out myself. But, when I looked over at my boyfriend, I saw that he had started crying too. Not just normal crying either, like full on. Little kid sobbing with a snotty nose and everything. Look, I know it was a scary experience, but he is a grown man, and in those situations, you need to stay calm or you'll make it worse for everyone. I didn't really feel bad for him at that moment since I felt like he was just making things worse for himself. I also feel like he should have been more mature and not freaked out so easily. I just put my headphones in and tried to sleep the rest of the plane ride, which was hard because the plane kept shaking for almost a half hour after that. I felt my boyfriend nudge me a couple of times, but I felt like if I looked at his tear-stained face I wouldn't be able to stop myself from cringing. When we finally landed and I opened my eyes, my boyfriend looked like he had literally been crying the entire time, and his hands were full of tissues. This was just the icing on the cake, and it felt like all my attraction to him just disappeared the moment I saw all those balled up tissues. It was just pathetic. I knew the relationship was over before we even got off the plane. When we got to the baggage carousel and found our luggage, I just quickly walked away from him and called my own Uber. He looked confused and tried calling my name, but I just sent him a concise breakup text while I was in the Uber home. Again, I know this might seem heartless, but should I have really kept dating him after he had embarrassed me like that and revealed his lack of masculinity?